I would love to have Ryan Reynolds back as Green Lantern, and he hated the movie.
Will Smith, I don't know, I can't. He has not sold me on any of his roles.
I wouldn't recommend people watch it unless you really, really, really want to see it.
I actually wanted to see Brendan Fraser as Firefly. I want to see what he could do as a villain.
But a hero that I think would be cool in the DC movies, Static Shock.
Mm-hmm. Batman, he doesn't have the voice.
What's wrong with the Batman voice?
Exactly. It's that bad. It's that bad.
Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the ESE Files. This is your host, Bird, and joining me today, we have the delivery boy toy and human gas gasket, Agent K.
That's one. The delivery boy toy.
Yes, sir. And special guest today, the man, the legend. He isn't your mom's Sasquatch, Lizzie. Oh, no. Minarum? You want to go? Yeah?
Whatever. Lizzie. Oh, my God. I haven't heard that in ages.
Well, whenever I tell stories about you, I mean, it's always Lizzie, but yeah, I kind of did forget. You primarily go with Minarum, your handle. Yeah, Minarum, yeah. Welcome to the show, dude.
Thank you. It's good to be on. It's a little different.
Yeah.
This dude, he's been in our lives for such a long time. Just love this dude right here, man. He's my guy, my dude.
I appreciate that. You know?
Yeah, man.
Junior high, high school, it's all been fun.
Oh yeah. He and I, we've had all these conversations with superhero movies, any kind of movie, TV shows, all this stuff. You can say he's a DC expert. Played DC Universe online for what, like 20 years?
Until the server shut down.
Ooh,
no,
yeah, basically.
DC Universe still going on, unfortunately.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Man, the first 3-4 years, great game. I mean, it's one of the best MMOs out there, or was.
Yeah.
After year 4 and 5, the devs got lazy. They keep rehashing and reusing the same content as new content, and it's just oh my God, you know. After 5 years, I was done, and it doesn't look like it's gotten any better, but it's still alive. Not necessarily doing well, but it's alive. It's still kicking.
Yeah, I know. I definitely left way before you did. So, I mean, you hung in there. So
as far as I could, anyways.
Well, we're going to stick with DC. At the time of this recording, Blue Beetle came out this last weekend. It's one of those movies, one of those characters that no one really asked for, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess DC, Minarum, you mentioned earlier, off camera, all the big names have been taken. Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, all the big names. These movies are going to happen regardless. It's just, who do you want to see? What DC hero? What is the next big movie? What you guys got in mind?
Well, like we were saying before, you know, fortunately with James Gunn doing what he's doing right now, I don't think there's any coming back right now. Not until he's gone. But as far as what I would like to see, you know, fortunately we have the TV shows of them already, but Green Arrow. Love to see Green Arrow.
Yeah.
I would love to have Ryan Reynolds back as Green Lantern. That's obviously never going to happen, though.
Yeah.
And he hated the movie. So,
yeah.
Come on, man. Shoot.
Yeah, I think he had, avoided not, watching that movie until, he did it for charity, didn't he?
Oh, wow.
Only thing I know about that is, the director hated him. And
wow.
Really?
He never saw anything about the movie, and he never really saw, the costume until it came out.
Oh,
because it was all CGI and stuff, and
right.
It was a bad falling out. I guess when the director heard who he was working with, he kind of tanked the movie. At least that's what I heard back in the day.
Ah, dang!
But
oh man,
I would love to see him back, but obviously that's never going to happen.
Yeah, I remember watching it in theaters. I think we might have watched it together, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
But I remember his performance was good. It was solid.
It was awesome.
He was a good Hal Jordan. But yeah, the suit was too much.
Yeah.
The story was lacking. It felt very rushed to me.
Oh yeah.
It felt like too much happened in such a short amount of time. His training took 5 minutes, and then he was able to save the world from Megamind or whoever the villain was.
Megamind. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that guy was, forgettable, but whatever, man. I mean, I didn't think the movie was horrible, but yeah, it definitely wasn't good.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say it was pretty. It was pretty horrible. Like looking back on it now, man, it was a hot piece of garbage. It was not a good movie at all. Like in the least bit. I think the best part about it was Ryan Reynolds.
It stings right here. I love it. I loved it, but it was bad.
Yeah.
I still loved it though. I mean, he was the perfect Hal Jordan. He did a great job, but it was just a terrible movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make a confession. It was one of my guilty pleasures back in the day. I watched it, I'm gonna say upwards of 3 times maybe.
Okay.
As bad as it was.
Well, see, I got it back in the day when it came out in 3D, like when 3D became the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the Blu-ray 3D, and dude, like I said, as cheesy as it was, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to. I think you said the right word, guilty pleasure. And like, if it's ever playing, I'm not gonna not watch it. It's like it's on. All right. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
Like bad movie and all, script and everything. I would probably sit down and watch it again still. Unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. So
I would want to see a revived Hal Jordan in a proper movie. Give him a proper movie. Give him a proper send off. I think. You can't leave him hanging like that.
I agree.
What about the upcoming series? It's supposed to be the buddy cop type of series with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, if not, I might give that a shot. But if not a Hal Jordan movie, I would want to see a Jon Stewart movie. He is the second Lantern I'm most familiar with. Mm-hmm. He was the one in the Justice League, the animated series.
Yeah.
I think I was more familiar with him prior to knowing Hal Jordan. I think. Yeah,
I liked him in that series. He likes to get around, like a little more drama.
Yeah,
more,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Good stuff there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jon Stewart. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think at this point, like you said, minimum, Ryan Reynolds is definitely not coming back to do that role. I think he was the perfect Green Lantern for Hal Jordan. I think at this point we should abandon Hal Jordan and jump on the Jon Stewart train.
That probably might be the route they take.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually Hal Jordan should get a reboot, get a proper movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Just depends who you get to play Jon Stewart, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You need the right Jon Stewart, unfortunately, or else it won't feel right.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What other one did you mention earlier? You said Green
Arrow. Yeah, fortunately, we got like a great TV show, but he's not. I mean, most DC comic book nerds and stuff, they're going to know who he is. Mm-hmm. Your everyday person's not going to know who Green Arrow is.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like you made the comment with Blue Beetle coming out, no one knows who that is.
It's a niche character, yeah.
Yeah, then the first Latino thing going for it, so Latino superhero. So,
and they got George Lopez on board.
For sure. They're pulling up all the stops.
Yeah. They're trying to throw money at this.
I mean, let's be honest, though. It's probably going to flop.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. But, I bought my movie ticket, so.
I want to see it. I think it'll be really good, but like I said, unfortunately, DC fans won't save it, and, Snyder fans are going to let it die and burn it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
The trailers make it look good, I think.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah.
It looks damn good. I love it. And that, like I said, the Cobra Kai kid, oh my God. I love him as an actor.
Yeah, he's I think they picked the good casting there.
Yeah.
Green Arrow. What about, would you like to see Stephen Amell come back in the full movie role, or do you want someone else?
I would love to see him back, but that's not going to happen. They keep the movie and the show separate. I mean, like Flash, it needed to have Grant in there for 10 seconds, 1 second. I don't care.
Yeah,
he needed to be in there, and they didn't do anything. It's like, dude, that's so much disrespect.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, they went as far as to put Ezra Miller in the show for like a quick little cameo, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like they met in the Speed Force.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, it's like a 30-second cameo, and it was.
Yeah.
That's how he got his name to Flash.
Yeah.
Because he didn't. He I don't even know what he went by in the movies, but he didn't know it was the Flash until then.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn.
But yeah, you're right. Stephen Amell probably no go. He's great in Arrow in the series. I thought it was great. You know, it had its couple seasons where it was crappy, but it picked up back at the end. I think, anyways.
The Felicity Show.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, Green Arrow. I wouldn't mind seeing Canary in there as well, like a Green Arrow and Canary movie, like
Yeah.
What do you call it? Like a couples movie, or where both of them are the main character.
Yeah, like a duo,
Batman and
like a
Robin.
double feature.
There you go, duo. Thank you. Yeah. I think that'd be cool. That'd be fun. Introduce both of them, and maybe they can both play on each other, and no, not like that. Not like that. They'll both play each other up, and make themselves likable. I think they could pull that off.
I think that would be probably the best way to go. I think Green Arrow can pull it off by himself, but if you're going to throw Canary into a DC film, I don't know that you can make a whole movie on her. I don't know. I think to me, she's... You don't think so, right? Yeah. I think she's...
Look at how Birds of Prey worked out.
Oof.
Yeah.
She was in that movie, or a version of her.
Yeah. I think
you're
she's
right.
supposed to be. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Wow.
Yeah, that movie is terrible. Yeah, it's forgettable.
Yeah. I watched it once and done.
I don't think I got through it.
I didn't finish it. I couldn't.
Wow.
It's just like Aquaman. I got halfway through it, it just stopped. I could not. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, isn't it like Ewan McGregor is the villain in that movie?
He was a Black Mask?
Yeah, I think so. He couldn't save it.
Ewan McGregor, yeah, you're right. Black Mask.
Yeah, no, that was one of the ones my wife wanted to watch it so bad, and we sat down, I think, upwards of 3 times. Every single time we stopped at the exact same spot. I remember, I think I've brought this up before, but I remember there was like a Pitbull song playing in the background, and it's not Pitbull that made me turn it off. It was just, I was bored as shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, they were trying to find the trident, his pitchfork. They're in the desert for some reason. I don't know what the pitchfork's going to be doing in the desert, but there's a Pitbull song playing. I remember the camera's panning the sand, and at that point, I'm just like, all right, I'm done with this. Like,
Damn, dude.
No.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Excuse me, bro.
Hey, guys. Have you heard of the ESE Files?
No. What's that?
It's a weekly podcast that discusses entertainment news. They focus on topics surrounding Marvel movies, TV shows, DC movies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, anime news, pop culture properties such as Aliens and Predator, and various other geek culture series and movies.
That sounds awesome! I'm a huge fan of all those things.
Me too. I've been listening to it for weeks now, and it's really funny. The hosts are very knowledgeable about their stuff, and they always have a lot of interesting things to say.
So how do I subscribe?
You can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you can listen to a podcast.
Awesome. I'm going to do it right now.
You won't regret it. Oh my God. You know who else was in that Birds of Prey movie? And it's actually on my list. Huntress.
Yes.
Huntress.
Okay.
I like Huntress.
The Bat Family, honestly, as bad as the movie was going to be, I would love to see a Batgirl or a Batwoman movie. But obviously that, movie was so bad that they scrapped it.
Yeah.
And it took the $70 million loss or however much it was. It's bad when they complete the movie and they just scrap it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It sucks. I actually wanted to see Brendan Fraser as Firefly. I wanted to see what he could do as a villain.
But I would love to have like a Bat Family movie. Mm-hmm. Maybe not necessarily have Batman in it, but all the extras, or a Gotham Knights movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not the show. Jesus, oh my God, the show. I couldn't finish that.
Oh,
I got like 10 minutes in. I'm like, oh my God, this is bad. And
I didn't even try it, dude. It looked so bad. I was like, nope. And you know me, I'm a huge Batman fan. And I couldn't. No, I couldn't do it.
Well, piggybacking off of that, one of the ones I would want to see is a proper Robin or a Nightwing. Yes.
Yes.
I think that would be badass.
Weren't they playing on a Nightwing movie or something? Or a
Were they?
TV show? Yeah, and it got scrapped, I heard.
Oh,
But that
man.
was years ago. I'd have to look it up, but I thought they had like a Nightwing movie planned out, ready to go, and they just dropped it.
Man.
It's when the whole like Zack Snyder Justice League thing fell through.
Oh, man.
So we got the Joss Whedon version, and then DC just kind of died after that, and like half the movies didn't make it. But
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
I think there was a Nightwing movie in the works, and it didn't happen.
Man, that would have been cool. I think with Zack Snyder backing it the way he was doing his movies, I'm sure it would have come out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that for sure.
I don't know that I really trust James Gunn to do like a dark, broody movie. I wouldn't trust him with Batman. I wouldn't trust him with like Nightwing, Joker kind of characters. Yeah,
I wouldn't trust him with a paper bag. He's gonna bust through that thing. Good Lord. I mean, how did y'all like Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
You know what? I did like it. Now, keep in mind, I was not familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy prior to the movies. Okay. I think I was aware of Rocket Raccoon, but that was it. Like Quill, Gamora, and all of them. I wasn't really familiar with them too much.
Okay.
So as far as like the cinematic universe, I enjoyed it.
I gotta agree, dude. It's a team I wasn't really familiar with. Like I've heard of them, but didn't really know much about them. And as a trilogy, I enjoyed them. I thought they were good. They fit in the Marvel style, the Marvel brand. But it kind of to what you said earlier. Let James Gunn do something dark and broody. I don't know if he could pull it off. You know, because he's like over here, and then that style is way over here. And I don't know if he could do it or not.
As far as I've seen of James Gunn, he is more into like the fun, joking kind of characters.
Comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, what he did to Suicide Squad should be a crime. And Starro, oh my god, dude. Starro is one of my favorite villains, and he just made a joke out of Starro. And then the TV show is like a clone copy of the movie. Fireflies taking over bodies and stuff. It's like, come on, man.
Oh, you're talking about the John Cena one,
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I kept getting told, it's a great show. You need to watch it. And I finally sat down and watched it. And
BB, you were a fan of that show, weren't you?
I was disappointed.
Disappointed? Oh man, I actually did like it. Yeah, I thought it was good because I think mainly because I'm not really familiar with Peacemaker's character, and I guess it's just a new spin on him for me. And I really liked what John Cena did with him. Like I thought he was funny in it.
I thought John Cena was great. I just think the show and the writing, and it was literally like a clone copy of the Suicide Squad movie, like Starro taking over everyone, and trying to conquer the world and universe, and these Fireflies are trying to take over Earth, and it's like, dude, what the hell? Well, it's like I'm watching the same damn thing, just different characters.
Right, you got a point there. Yeah, it kind of is very, very similar parallels there. You're right.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of skipped out on the second Suicide Squad. The first one just scarred me so badly.
Second one wasn't much better.
No, I'm glad I skipped out on that one too.
I think it was a little better, but it's still not good.
Yeah, I can't really say much to save.
Dude, Polka Dot Dude and oh my god, dude! The first 10 minutes of the movie, he ruins like all the big names and cameos and characters.
Really?
Yeah, like Nathan Fillion's in it. He dies like right. Well, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Oh, it's not like I'm gonna watch
it. I know, but if you haven't seen the movie, I know it's been out for like 5 years or something like that. But yeah, Nathan Fillion dies. Another big actor, Yondu. He dies.
Oh.
Yeah, he dies like the first. He screams and cries right before he gets like brutally murdered.
Oh god!
Damn.
Yeah, dude, they have all these big name actors, and he like kills all of them off within like 5 minutes of the movie.
He doesn't want to pay that money.
You ain't wrong. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. There. And Nathan Fillion's character, I don't even know what character he played, but it's like hands come detached from his body. And dude, it was the weirdest thing ever. But be glad you didn't see it.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I saw the trailers and I put that on my list to not watch.
Yeah. It's just fame.
You know what? There's another team that I kind of want to watch. I would like to see. I don't know if it's a James Gunn project, but Teen Titans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Have you watched the TV show at all? Were you familiar with
the old animated series? I used to. Yeah. I watched that one.
the live action?
No, not the.
Oh, no. I missed out on that. It looked horrible. So I missed, or I skipped on it.
Most of it's kind of bad, but it's got some ups and downs, and I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10.
All right.
For as bad as it looked, that's not bad.
Well, like the opening episode, like that's what got me hooked. Robin, before he was Nightwing, he goes on like a beating up some guy spree, and all the villains are like, "Oh my God, it's Batman!" He's like, "Fuck, Batman!" And that's like, "Oh, okay, this is kind of a dark take on the Titans." I watched it, and I didn't get hooked, but I wanted to watch it.
Okay.
Like I said, it's good, it's bad. There's some great spots on it and great moments, but overall, like I said, it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend people watch it unless you really, really, really want to see it. And it's got some good moments, but otherwise, no, don't waste your time.
Now, you watched it from like beginning to end, like first episode to last?
Yeah, I want to say like, I don't remember how many seasons they have, but I want to say I saw like 2 or maybe 3 seasons.
Okay. Because you gave it a fair shot.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's like a 4th season or 5th season now. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look it up. I haven't seen those.
Okay.
So,
Is it enough for you to go back and finish it, or not
yeah,
really?
well, I was kind of invested in it. Eventually, I will go back and watch it, but not right now. I've got too many things on my plate to watch and play, and God knows what else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool to see him in the movie theater, done properly, right? Where
Yes.
maybe I will say James Gunn knows how to work with teams. I think he does. Well, with like the Guardians, they're not well known when they first started. Maybe put a nice spin on Teen Titans. That team is more carefree, a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
Not necessarily dark and broody.
Yeah, they're supposed to be teenagers,
Yeah.
Yeah. Cyborg, I mean, maybe not the version like in the Snyderverse. I mean, and honestly, I know that they were going to make a Cyborg movie, and I don't know if I would have been interested in that.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know that he could carry a movie by himself either.
Yeah.
See, I consider a lot of those characters like Hulk. Hulk is a main character. He's not big enough to carry his own movie.
Yeah.
He's more of a supporting main character.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's what I see in Cyborg. That's what I feel about Captain Marvel, Shazam. He's a supporting main character. He's a main character, but he's only good for supporting. Not your own movie.
Okay. Did you watch the second Shazam movie?
Yes.
What did you think of that one? Was it a little better, do you think? With him and his family?
The Shazammy, whatever the hell they call
whatever
him.
they call him, yeah.
Dude, I think Lucy Liu did everything she could to save that movie, but
Damn.
I would never pay to watch anything like that,
Oh, shit.
man.
Okay.
like ever.
I thought it was a fun movie, like entertainment-wise, The seriousness, bro, if he were to fight Black Adam right now, he would get his wrecked.
Oh, yeah.
Like handed to him on a gold platter.
Yep.
Big time.
Let's see, that's probably my number 1, number 2 problem.
Yeah.
You got 2 Captain Marvel, Shazam movies. You don't even have Black Adam in any of them yet. What the hell are you thinking? What are you doing? That's his enemy. That's it. You got other enemies, that's fine, but that's his big guy everyone wants to see.
Yeah.
Right.
So first movie, they didn't include him. Okay, whatever. Well, second movie, we got to have him. No mention, no anything of it. So it's like, oh my God, okay. Well, supposedly they're supposed to have a Black Adam 2, Shazam 3, like final crossover eventually, but obviously that's never going to happen.
No.
And
Now, if I'm not mistaken, they did rework the end credit scene to Shazam 2.
Yes.
Per The Rock, who was like, nah, I don't want to fight him. I want to fight Superman. Which, as you stated earlier, they're not really enemies to each other. Shazam is the main, I guess, the one who clashes with Black Adam the most,
Yeah.
Like, why they want Superman versus Black Adam, I don't know.
That's The Rock. Who knows? The Rock is on a different planet right now.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, they do have that matchup,
Yes.
in comics and
Occasionally.
other. Yeah, but like you guys are saying, they're not. It's not the main. It's not their main guy. That's.
Yeah.
Yes, I would have liked to watch that, but I'd rather watch Shazam versus Black Adam first. Give me that first.
And
But,
they made,
yeah.
which honestly, I mean, Black Adam, he is a villain, but he's also like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
He does what's best for Kondak.
Yeah.
And, that's it. Dude, they made him out to be like the freaking hero in
Yep.
that movie. It's
I
like,
agree.
Jesus, dude. He's
Yeah.
not really a hero.
Yeah.
I agree.
That
big
was
time.
a little bit of a weird twist for me. I feel like they started off on a good note.
Yeah.
Then, like, towards the end, they made him a hero, which was a little weird to me. I know he was trying to protect Kondak or whatever, and so I get why he had that hero aspect, but I feel like they misportrayed that.
Yeah, big time.
I think writing off of what you were saying, the Teen Titans, not necessarily a Teen Titan, but a hero that I think would be cool in the DC movies, Static Shock.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Oh, please click on the link below and subscribe. Become a bro. And join the
Brochachos.
Brochachos. Subscribe.
Yeah, do it. You owe it to yourself. You've earned it. You sat through this far. You've earned it. Do it. You want it. You need it. We need it. Come on, hit that subscribe, hit that follow. Love you guys.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did. All right.
That's a good one. I think that'd be cool.
Wasn't he in a TV show at one point?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was he?
Smallville, I think, or something.
Was he?
He might have been. I don't remember, but no, he's one of those characters that no one's ever heard of, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think. I'm gonna exclude you there, Kay. Our generation, the old '90s cartoon. I want to say '90s cartoon.
Yeah, there was one back in the day.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
watch that.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Other than that, yeah, I don't think he's been in any media really, other than the comics.
I think he was okay, which was another one that I was going to bring up. Black Lightning, in one of the I want to say the animated movies, he was supposed to be like Black Lightning's apprentice. He was supposed to be learning, I guess his hero ways. I guess
Mentor.
From there you go. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
mentoring.
Okay.
I think those two characters would be
Boss.
in a live action.
I've heard good things of the Black Lightning. I know there was a series on CW. They had that show. I missed it. I just didn't grab my attention. I've heard good things about it, but just
You weren't missing out.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the CW shows have a tendency to kind of fall off, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they start strong, and then they just fall right off.
Yeah,
Like it's not like even like a steady decline. It's just like a cliff, like you just steep.
yeah. Like, I followed Supergirl. I did The Flash. I did The Arrow. I tried to get Black Lightning. Dude, I watched like the first season, and it's really rough to watch. I got about halfway through the second season, maybe towards the end of the second season, and you just lose all interest. The villains aren't great. There's really no action. It's just overall boring.
oh wow.
It feels like more of like a educational superhero show type deal.
Oh wow.
Okay,
And then I don't know if y'all watched Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I watched that one.
I skipped that one too.
Man, the first few seasons went out like with a bang. It was awesome, and then it's a joke now. Like it's terrible. Like every
Yeah.
freaking like first 5 minutes of every episode, Laura's sleeping with some other chick, and it's like they have to make it known, and otherwise, I mean, it just got boring. They're reaching.
That's kind of
reaching
what happened
for
with
the
the
villain.
Flash series, isn't it? Like they just like it started off strong. They started off with a good story, and then they kind of just went into their own little universe where like
There was like 3 or 4 seasons that were extremely weak. Like really weak. Like they were just stretching to, and every main villain's a speedster that's faster than the fastest thing alive. So
Yeah.
that's just like, oh my god,
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what did it for me for the series. Like, I love Grant as the Flash, but man, yeah, every villain was about the same. I was like, all right, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Now all the crossovers though, man, I love them.
Oh yeah, those were fun.
The crossovers are so fun.
Those are great.
Like the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Oh my god, dude, they did it better than the Flash movie. Like,
Yeah.
better.
They really did.
And if only they had like a little bit more money, or maybe like an extra episode, dude, they could have done so much more. But they did so great with what they had to work with, and they made everything canon. They brought back the '90s Flash, technically, the real Barry Allen.
Oh yeah,
they brought the reporter from Michael Keaton's universe. Dude, they brought everyone back.
Yeah.
No. The one thing I can say about the Flash movie is, at least we got Nick Cage as Superman.
Yes. I heard about that, and I'm like, you gotta kidding me. I'm like, you gotta kidding me. Dude, I heard like half the cameos, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? I'm like,
bro.
Cool. But are you kidding me? That's like, oh god, you guys are just trying. Y'all are reaching now.
Yeah, and I'm sure they just threw the. I hope they threw it in there as a joke, because there was that rumor for so long. Oh, Nick Cage is going to be the next Superman. Nick Cage is going to be the next Superman.
That wasn't a rumor. He
that was really going to happen.
Was it really?
I don't think it was really going to happen, but it was like a serious thought at one point. Like even Kevin Smith got involved with it.
Oof, man.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I say it was a rumor, because I don't think there was ever confirmed. Was it? Regardless of whether it was or not, he looked terrible.
He looked great. It was magical, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen the pictures and stuff, so I think it's hilarious.
It's hilarious, and unfortunately, I did go see that in the theaters. It was a fun movie, I think, but it was poorly executed. It was a big pile of garbage, I think, but it was entertaining. I had fun with it. I think I gave it about a 7, maybe 7.5 out of 10, just sheerly on entertainment. CGI was horrible.
Oh, that dude! You just tell from the previews that CGI was like god awful. It's like ugly Sonic awful. It was terrible.
Oh, it was worse, dude. It was worse.
Yeah.
That's like PS3 graphics, dude.
Yeah. Dude, PS3, you're knocking PS3. PS3's badass. Dude, it's like PS1, PS2. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh yeah, we meant the CGI to look that bad. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm watching a preview, so I'm like, dude, really? How is it? No, that's not intended.
Yeah,
you just got some people that suck at their job, man.
It was a big miss.
Terrible looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was bad.
Although that opening Batman scene was
awesome. It was probably the highlight of the movie. Really.
Yeah, Minorum, have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I'm waiting for Max or whatever, so I can watch it for free or whatever.
All right, that's fair. I think it's coming pretty soon. I've been seeing
week or two or something like that. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll see it, but I'm not gonna pay for it.
Yeah, Batfleck, Ben Affleck. He had a pretty
beast
opening scene. I'll say this much: that kind of makes me want to watch a full Ben Affleck Batman movie.
Oh yeah,
well, see, that never happened.
Like Batman versus Superman. I was technically, even after that movie came out, I was still not sold at all. But he had probably the best Batman scene of all time towards the end of the movie. When he goes
Martha!
to say Martha.
I was about to say Martha.
Yeah, dude, that scene. We talked about that movie in the previews for like months before it came out. And I was just like, dude, this movie's going to be trash. It's going to be trash. Trash. And they kept introducing like one new trailer after new trailer. And the last one, right before the movie came out, was that scene with Ben Affleck as Batman, like whooping all those guys. And I'm like, dude, this movie might have potential. Then we go and see it, and I'm like, dude, that worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I'd rather go watch Steel. I'm like, I'd rather go watch Steel. And I love Zack Snyder, but I don't know what the hell he's trying to do. He's got like 10 storylines compacted into a 2.5-hour movie.
Yep.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it was easily the worst DC movie to date.
What, Steel?
I don't know.
Steel's pretty bad.
Wait, which one was Steel? I'm trying to think of which.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
What?
Shaq Attack is the Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah.
He even has
he makes his armor.
When did it happen?
Dude, I don't know, 90s? Shaquille O'Neal?
1997.
97, okay.
97.
Yep. Was it John Henry?
Oh yeah, John Henry. John Henry.
John Henry, yeah. That's like watching Howard the Duck. That is Howard the Duck is Steel's equivalent. You know, Marvel's got one of the worst movies ever created.
Oh,
so DC's is Steel, which honestly they've got quite a few that compete with Steel. You know, Birds of Prey, both Suicide Squads, you know, Whedon's Justice League. I mean, there's a handful that compete with Steel right now. And then you've got Marvel that, you know, the notorious Howard the Duck. Dude, greatest movie you ever seen when you're a kid. You try watching it now? Oh, my God. It's like, I can't believe I actually like this movie.
That's
that was
fair.
great.
Yeah. You know, I completely forgot what Steel was. I don't know what I was thinking it was. I vaguely remember, like, the costume, and that's about all I remember about it.
It was bad. Like Shaquille O'Neal trying to be a superhero.
That's almost as bad as Will Smith trying to be a superhero. Will Smith, I don't know, he has not sold me on any of his roles as a superhero.
What superhero movie? What was he in?
He was a Deadshot.
Actually, he played a pretty damn good Deadshot, but
I don't know.
It was a terrible movie.
What was it? Hancock? It was a good movie. I like Hancock.
Yeah,
I like Hancock, but he didn't sell me as a superhero either.
He's technically a god.
Okay, that's fair. I guess. There was another one, wasn't there?
As a superhero, not that I can think of. I think that might have been it. He does a lot more like sci-fi stuff.
I don't know. Will Smith hasn't been relevant for a long time, except for the slap.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did that Gemini, I think. It's not a superhero movie, but where he's like the world's best assassin, and they clone him. Gemini Man or something.
Oh yeah.
That was a good movie. I like that one.
Yeah, I still like his movies. The Will Smith
That was probably
movies.
the last one I saw. Although they're trying to make I Am Legend 2.
Yeah.
Where they're using the alternate ending as the real ending now. It's like, come on, bro. How you gonna do that?
That's the wrong way to make a sequel, but
Yeah. No, it looks like those are his two superhero roles.
Oh, okay.
You're right, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't convince me as a hero. I guess, I mean, Deadshot's not a hero, but I don't know. He gave the same performance that he did in Hancock.
I do gotta agree with that. They kind of made him the anti-hero. I mean, he's supposed to be a villain, but he was the hero of that first movie.
Yeah.
He's kind of. It depends what story. He's like a Deadpool. He's a villain, but he's like an anti-hero.
Yeah,
He does what's right, I should say,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Who else is on your list, BB?
So another one that I think would be kind of fun, and I might have heard that it's possible already on the list, so maybe it's cheating, but Booster Gold.
Oh my god, dude!
Booster,
Really?
dude, that'd be fun. He's got a fun story. I like his backstory.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Do you want to help underprivileged bald men whose hair has fallen, one by one? If you subscribe today, a hair will grow back on CK's head.
For every
One click.
For every like, for every follow, you can make a difference on that bald, shiny head. Subscribe now.
Please, if you don't want my brother B to start looking like CK over there, please subscribe. He's heading that way. With every subscribes, you can get a follicle on that balding head of his. Bing.
Do us all a favor. Subscribe.
If they could tell it right, I would love to have a Booster Gold movie if they made one, but
I'm not really too familiar with the characters, so I mean,
he's a loser.
Yeah, I know that much. I think.
Yeah, I think it's more like
He was one of those guys that came in he came in hot thinking he's hot.
Yes.
And he got wrecked, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's what I
Except
thought it was.
Future, too.
Except he's a time traveler. He's from the future where he was a nobody.
Yeah.
He got all this tech and he went back in time and then he's like,
That's right.
Yeah, trying to make a name for himself.
That's what he is. Yeah. Okay, I do know who he is.
He ends up getting his butt kicked quite often.
Now, that is a movie I'm pretty sure James Gunn could do, but it's more than likely... Yeah. It's going to be like a, sit down and you're going to laugh at the movie or with the movie, I guess. I think he could do a good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. You got me on board. I would like to see a movie.
I would love to see one.
Unfortunately, he's one of those names that nobody's familiar with.
Yeah,
like unless you played DCU or you follow the comics or you happen to catch him in one of the episodes that he shows up in random shows here and there. He doesn't.
That's fair.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of mainstream appearances.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because even me, and I'm not gonna say I'm a big DC nerd or anything. But, he almost went right over my head when he said him, and the name sounded familiar. I had to look him up, and as soon as I saw him, I was like, okay, he looks familiar. But, James Gunn, I think he could do it. I know he listens to the show. He's a friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Oh, yeah.
Well, I did a little cheating. So I had to look online because, dude, DC's got so many characters and everything, it's hard to pick.
Oh, yeah.
And they've already covered, technically, majority of the 7 to 8 official Justice League members, not the extras, but
unlimited.
I would love to have, which I think he's reprising his role soon, but a Zatanna movie.
Dude, yes. That would be cool.
Constantine 2 is in the works from what I heard as well.
Yeah.
We heard something too.
With Kiana.
Yeah.
Is that still one? I've heard of. Yeah, I heard it. Maybe, but I don't know.
I heard that's a big maybe. I know he wanted to do it because the fans wanted it or something. I kind of hope that they gave him a second shot. I think there was a script that just screwed up that movie.
It was still a good movie in my opinion.
It was a good movie, yeah.
Constantine, if you know who he is, he was a damn good. It was great. It was a great actor, great. Everything about the movie was pretty damn good. The whole hell and versus heaven and all that kind of stuff. I liked it. I just didn't like the fact that he was on his deathbed with cigarettes and killing himself.
Yeah.
When that Keanu movie came out, I wasn't familiar with Constantine. I didn't like the movie back then. But years later, I got to know Constantine through the animated movies, and he had a one season, a live action thing a few years back, which I really dug. I was really into it.
Yeah, but have you watched Legends of Tomorrow and all those other shows?
Yeah.
He reprises his role as Constantine in the CW verse now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which I think he's
still in Legends
awesome.
of Tomorrow. Dude, that guy's awesome. He plays the role perfectly. He even has the hair and everything. Jesus, dude. It's straight great from the damn comic.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I haven't watched a lot of those live action series that they have on the TVs, but I have seen a lot of clips on YouTube just because they pop up so much. Yeah, I gotta agree. He plays a really good Constantine.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah,
I love him.
And I guess while you're doing Constantine and Zatanna, you might as well throw Deadman in there.
Deadman,
Deadman, give him a little bit of spotlight.
I think so. I don't know. I'm not even. I'm familiar with him, with his character, with his story. But I kind of find him a little boring.
He is boring. He's mainly with Batman though. He messes around with Batman a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't really see how he could work in a Batman movie, how the way that they make him now. I think he would work pretty well with the Constantine.
Deadman?
Nah.
He'd be fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just give it a little bit of comic relief.
Dude.
Maybe not a solo movie.
No, for sure not. That's what I'm saying. Specifically with Constantine and Zatanna.
Zatanna,
if you're going to throw him in.
Zatanna, Constantine with Dr. Fate. That would be one of the movies right there.
Dr. Fate needs a revamp. They killed him in
Black Adam.
He's the only reason to watch Black Adam.
Yeah.
He was the actor. I don't know who he was, but yeah, I thought the actor did a good job with him.
Yeah,
but they ruined his story, his whole backstory.
For sure.
I don't know why, because he's got an interesting story. He's supposed to be Zatanna's father, and They have the whole the helmet and Naboo, and there's a lot of deep lore there. But yeah, man, they just took all of everything that was interesting about Dr. Fate, and they basically made a Doctor Strange copy.
Yeah,
but, just that's kind of how I took it.
The actor is Pierce Brosnan. He was in a few of the 007 movies. Tomorrow Never Dies. He was in Mamma Mia, Die Another Day.
Nice.
Yeah, he has a good list of movies he was in.
Dude, he's a great actor. He's
good resume.
Actor.
Yeah.
There's no place for you in the world of man. You have two choices. Kneel or die.
I'm gonna go full 360. I'm gonna go back to Bat Family. The last one that I had in mind that I think would be a big one, Batman Beyond.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Batman Beyond.
That'd be pretty kick-ass, I think.
Well, as long as you got like either Old Man Keaton, as Wayne, or bring it Batfleck to be Old Man.
That'd be cool.
I'd be good with either
you
or.
You gotta have a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, for sure.
Him. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what you would do as a villain. I guess and 90-year-old Joker.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got his own set of villains.
Yeah,
I've never really got into. Was it Jerry McGinnis or
Terry? Yeah.
I never really got into that whole like Batman Beyond thing.
Okay.
I tried. They made a cartoon, didn't they?
Yeah. That's where I was introduced to him.
I tried to get into that, and I don't know how many seasons it has. I don't think I made it past the first one.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was really into that cartoon.
Yeah.
I even rewatched it here on Hulu not too long ago, actually.
Okay.
Cool.
Michael Keaton would definitely be cool to bring back as Old Man Batman, but the way he was in Flash, oh my god, dude. I think he was one of the best characters in the movie.
Yeah,
like, he was a beast.
Yeah, he was awesome. Highlight of the movie. Definitely highlight.
Dude, I wouldn't think Rubberneck Batman would be like that, but yeah, if he wanted to turn, he would have to turn his whole torso, look up, he has a backache.
No, the first two Batman movies back in the day were damn good, even though there wasn't too much action with the Penguin, Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but the first one, dude, it is pretty awesome.
They
went straight to the roots where he knows martial arts, like, all kinds of stuff. He whooped bunghole.
Yeah.
For what they had back then.
Yeah.
You see the freaking string around the thing. It's like, oh, that's how he's getting over there.
Yeah. No, I think they definitely made him shine in the Flash movie.
Well, I'll have to let you know in a few weeks whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
I've heard he's great and that they, like, ruined his ending.
Yeah, I can agree with that, I think. But, I mean,
that's what I heard.
Not spoiling. I can't spoil it, but yeah.
Oh, you can spoil it, dude. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, he was one of my favorite characters in the movie.
I'm sure. He's probably, like, the reason to watch the movie.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah. What about The Dark Knight? Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah.
What about him coming back as Old Man Bruce? What do you guys think about that?
I think that'd be cool. I think these last few Batmen that we've had, Ben Affleck and Christian Bale, pretty good Batman. I think with the exception of, and I'm not going to say it was his fault, but Bat Nipples.
Oh, man.
Clooney?
Clooney?
I wasn't big on Clooney, nor his Robin. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm a fan of those.
Well, unfortunately, you got to blame the script.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You can't blame the actor. I mean, Val Kilmer was a great Batman. Yeah, a great Bruce Wayne. But it was just a terrible movie.
Yeah.
And Clooney, I mean, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger, you got Uma Thurman. It's just like, dude, it's a train wreck. I mean, there's nothing Clooney could have done to save that movie.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, no offense to him. I know it wasn't on him. I know it was a script. It was a story. It was everything about the movie but the actors, I think.
Yeah. Well, Christian Bale is a great Bruce Wayne. Arrogant as hell. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Batman, his voice. He doesn't have the voice.
What's wrong with the Batman voice?
Exactly. It's that bad. It's terrible. I mean, use a voice changer or something. It was terrible.
Okay. That's fair.
Otherwise, Old Man Batman, just use a voice changer. But hell yeah, he almost played the old man Batman in Part 3, which I hated that one.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he was like crippled and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
he had to walk with the canes. Like, God, there's no way he's playing Batman.
You know what? They had him with like a beard and gray hair, didn't they?
At the very beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's old man. He got a cane, couldn't walk. He like tripped.
Ra's al Ghul almost.
Yeah. And then I guess like the bat tech that he wore, he was able to walk and kick holes on walls. And I'm like, okay, that's some good tech right there.
Yeah.
That was like the first generation. Yeah, exactly. That was the first generation like bat suit that he was wearing.
Yeah.
You kind of sold me on Clooney though. You got to get old man Clooney as mentor McGinnis.
You think so?
Oh, you want nipples?
Yeah, I want
bat
all
nipples.
The nipples.
Oh, I bet
all
you
the
do.
nipples.
But with that, you got to put nipples on the new Batsuit too.
Oh my god!
No, never mind. No, I'm out.
He's gonna have little pea shooters out of his nipples. There's gonna be his secret weapon.
Like, Bruce, I don't like this part. It's integral to the suit.
It's integral.
Jesus.
Joker's gonna have him pinned down. He's gonna, pew pew. Like, what's that?
Nipples.
Oh, he's gonna do the voice too.
He's gonna do the voice.
Oh, there's something wrong with y'all. We just gotta get away from the Clooney suit. That's it.
All right, bat nipples or rubber neck?
All right, real note, gotta go.
Rubber neck.
Keaton, my number one choice. Yeah,
that's
for
fair.
Sure.
I don't think bat nipples was a bad design. It was just the nipples that made it really weird.
I can get behind that.
All right.
It was ridiculous. That's all I know.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
It was just a terrible movie. But that movie did introduce us to the Superman initial start of the Justice League that never happened.
True. That would could have been interesting.
I forgot what happened, but Clooney saves Robin, and he makes the comment.
This is why Superman works alone.
It's like,
yeah,
universe. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then like a year or so, which they were supposed to make a Batman 5, which got canned, but a 2 years later, like I Am Legend came out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
One of the scenes, you see the Batman and Superman logo. It's like, it's coming out. It's good. Yeah, it never happened.
Yeah.
Instead, we got the cartoon, and I'm like, oh, no one cares. We want the live action, which never happened until way later.
And they flopped that one too. Yeah.
Although, dude, that Zack Snyder's Justice League, like the 4-hour plus movie,
yeah,
it was awesome.
The remake,
definitely make up for it.
It made up for it big time.
Do y'all know what Zack Snyder's like first major superhero movie was?
I do not.
Give it to me.
No clue.
It was a really good movie, but it did not do that well.
What was it?
It was called The Watchmen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew what it was.
You're right. That is an excellent movie.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Tell that to the fans that never knew about it. No one heard about it. Mm-hmm. Instead, we got some dumb TV, which I still haven't seen it. The TV show. Has anyone seen it yet?
No.
I didn't even know there was a TV show.
Yeah, I'm aware there's a TV show.
Wow.
It was HBO. I don't know how many episodes, but they came out with the season for The Watchmen. I haven't seen it yet. I want to. And, dude, I loved the movie. Oh, my God, the movie was so good.
Yeah. The movie was good.
It just didn't do really that well in theaters, like most things. And, yeah, dude, that was Zack Snyder. If I'm not mistaken, that was his first superhero movie. It was damn good.
Yeah, it was.
But it didn't really catch on. But it was dark. It was awesome. It was like the mystery. And, dude, freaking Dr. Manhattan, and he just, like, disintegrated people. I'm like, dude, what? And when he did the Rorschach, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That, like, broke my heart right there. And, dude, it was a damn good movie. I loved it.
Yeah, it was.
So, when he got signed on to do, Man of Steel and Justice League and all that stuff, dude, I was pretty stoked. And Man of Steel, easily, like, one of the greatest superhero movies of all time for me.
Okay.
Don't
you know what?
Don't give that look.
No. Dude. You know what? I agree. I feel like that is probably a really... I really loved it for a Superman movie. And I get your argument, BB. You're like, it's not really Superman. Like, he destroys a lot of the city. It's brand new Superman. He's still getting used to fighting overpowered characters.
Okay,
and he's fighting Zod. You know? And not only Zod, but like other
2
like
others.
another 4 or 5 Kryptonians
Yeah.
by himself.
Yep.
He's a fucking beast.
Yeah, he knew about his powers, but he just like learned how to fly officially. And then this happens. He's still learning. He's not really a hero.
Yeah.
True.
And it's like he's going from like stopping bank robberies to fighting a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
He's a hero behind the scenes. You know, he didn't want he was following his dad's rules. He didn't want anyone to know who he was and stuff like that. And, you know, when he finally had to come out of the closet, you know, not that way, by the way. Dude, the first enemy is freaking bunch of Kryptonians, which granted they were not strong enough as him because they had absorbed the radiation from the sun and stuff. But, dude, he's getting screwed by freaking bunch of Kryptonians left and right. And he's got the U.S. military, which is useless. Backing him up.
But that general had some fucking balls on him.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
what he did
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself just to take them out. And it's just like, oh, man, at least you did something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you got to realize, and he killed Zod to save those humans that were about to die.
Yeah.
It was just 2 or 3 of them.
So anyway, as they come, he is like close. I mean, the closest thing to Superman as you can come, and he was just learning at the time. And then what he did with Batman vs Superman was just, I mean, it was a crime against humanity. I mean, they made freaking Batfleck the dumbest detective on the planet. I mean. Everything about the movie just did not make sense. It was dumb. Who knows what the hell he was thinking? But I mean, he couldn't figure out that Lex Luthor set all this up and that Superman was not the bad guy. Yeah. I mean, all the technology in the world, you couldn't figure that out.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And in the fight, come on, bro.
Maybe, you know, okay, like over time, I did come to appreciate Cavill. Like, he's an excellent Superman. I like him. Right, he's a good actor. But yeah, when Man of Steel first came out, I didn't like the killing of Zod at the end. And then followed immediately was BVS, which was...
They should have...
Garbage.
Yeah.
So it kind of, in my head, it got a bad rap. But over time, I did learn to appreciate it.
Yeah, I agree. I wish they would have kept Zod around. I wish they would have like put him like in the Phantom Realm. That would have been cool, bring him back later. But, I mean, given the situation that the movie presented, I see why he killed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was him or the innocent possessed pedestrians, so... Yeah,
for sure.
But, dude, and then we don't talk about... I think it was Zack Snyder's first chance at Justice League, and that's what we got, was the Whedon cut, even though we didn't change a lot of stuff. I think he got a second chance, and that's why the... Zack Snyder Justice League was as good as it was because of his second chance, his new filmings and all that kind of stuff. He was able to perfect what he wanted.
Yeah.
But, Jesus. What they did in Justice League, though, man, I love that movie. Zack Snyder, sorry. I love the movie so much. Like, everything about it. It was your typical DC movie. It had everything. Flash going back, saving the day. You know, Superman reigning supreme when he came back and stuff. The only thing I did not like about it, and the only thing I liked about Whedon's cut over this movie, two things. Number one, how they brought Superman back. Give me a break. It's not the Flash touching the damn mother box to revive him. He's already alive. I didn't like that. But number two, when they brought him back, and it's all the, you know, Justice League versus Superman, when freaking Superman sees Batman for the first time, he's like, he's like, do you bleed? And I'm like, yes! Well, and Zack Snyder's first. I'm like, come on, man. That was like the best part. You should have left that in there.
Okay. That's fair.
I love that scene.
I do like that scene, yeah.
Do you bleed? Oh, he's about to get his chili ring kicked. But yeah, he's all silent in Zack Snyder's version. Like, he doesn't say a word. I'm like, okay, but kind of boring.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, The Watchmen. Y'all never seen it? You need to rewatch it.
Agreed. Definitely have to revisit that.
For sure.
Hey, everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Well, thank you for joining us, guys. This has been fun. Please visit us at www.thesefiles.com where you can listen to all our previous episodes. We got news, entertainment, talk about movies, film, anything that you can think of. We got you there. We got you covered. And you can also follow us on social media.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, formerly known as Twitter, now X, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, and if you're looking for that uncut episode, uncensored, check us out on Patreon. If you're on the go, BB, where can they find us?
You can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and... Stitcher's closing down. They're closing down soon, so make sure you transfer your stuff over.
Yep.
Pandora. We love Pandora. Yeah. Never said anything bad about them. Love Pandora.
Pandora, Jesus. I didn't know they're still around.
And if you enjoyed Menarm's company, where can they find you, dude?
YouTube/Menarm. I stream video games and stuff. Right now, I tried Diablo 4. I'm stuck on that right now. I play once every other day, once every 3 or 4 days. I'm really not playing it. I'm actually playing Gundam Evolution because it's closing down soon.
Ah, okay, nice.
It's like Overwatch, but with Gundams. It's pretty damn fun, but it's kind of stressful. Dude, it's a few matches. It's hard.
All right, guys. Well, this was fun. We'll join us next time.
Well,
on the next episode of the ESE Files Ball Z.
Jesus.
All right, catch you on the next one.
Yep, have a good one.
Peace.
Appreciate it.